Good evening, and welcome to a special edition of Neo State Line. I am your host, Vincent Arxelis. With me tonight are special guests Sun and Lost Fall, and tonight we will be interviewing Sam the Fox. We have several prepared questions from the guests that we were hoping you could answer tonight. Shall we get started?
That we shall.
I believe the first question was from Sun.
Oh, yeah. Sam, what was your childhood like?
My childhood, sometimes I feel like I'm still living my childhood, living with my mom still, but my childhood was mostly growing up pretty poor in a sense, and always in my room. Sometimes I hanged out with my friends, going outside, skateboarded a lot. Stuff like that, normal kid stuff. I know I did play Xbox 360 a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Yes. I remember particularly in my youth at one point, I actually lived, believe it or not, right next to one of my cousins. So we would hang out pretty regularly and also game a bit. So that was that was an interesting experience for sure. I believe Lost Fall, you have question 2?
So, how did you get started with the furry fandom?
I got started around 2017, I think, or around 2016 when I first started my channel. It was a few months after 2016. I started my channel. I started looking up furry YouTubers and stuff, and I wanted to draw my own. I was kind of addicted to foxes at the time, and someone called me a furry at one point, and I didn't know what that was, and they told me not to look it up, and I looked it up, and that's pretty much what happened.
Oh goodness! Don't look it up. And you went and did the exact thing.
Yeah, I did. I did the exact opposite of what you told me to do.
I know. I personally was introduced to the furry fandom probably about 2017. But I didn't identify as a furry until 2022. Go figure. Of course, the thing is about the furry fandom is that really everybody is usually so chill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't really know much about it until I got into VRChat. I just, just a nerd that was obsessed with ponies, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. And since we're still, my apologies. Since we're still on the topic, what was it like to first realize yourself as your persona?
First realized as my persona, I guess. I was pretty much addicted to foxes, and I guess I kind of started slipping my personality into a fox character. I mean, beforehand, this wasn't my persona. Sam, he was more of an idea, a story that me and a friend was gonna make, and that friend ended up leaving, moving away around 6th grade, and I kind of just took off. I guess you could say adopted Sam as my persona.
I believe the next question here is from Sun.
Mm-hmm. This is probably, I could probably expect the answer to this, but if you could spend a whole day as any animal, what animal would it be?
It would probably be, probably a dragon. Dragons are pretty cool.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I don't think I was either. I mean, I'm perfectly happy as an extra-dimensional cat. So,
Made of crystals.
I don't think I was reaching too far into the mystical bag with a cat.
The mystical bag.
Now, did you have a second choice in mind?
Probably, I don't know, like maybe a dog. I was thinking like a German Shepherd or a Shiba Inu. They get I guess, the most,
Ooh.
freedom.
The next question is from Lost Fall.
What is your favorite type of hot sauce?
I don't really know. I haven't really discovered much in the hot sauce category other than eating like spicy chicken sandwiches, spicy ramen, and then probably drinking milk afterwards if it goes over my boundaries, you know?
Oh.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Son, do you have any comments to add to that?
Yeah. I really like the Korean chili paste. For the put in the ramen. It's
Yes.
really good and spicy. And it's
Yes.
good. It's hard to find.
Absolutely amazing choice.
Amazing, yeah.
I know the last time my fiance and I went shopping, we happened to see several bottles on the shelf, and we ended up swiping up like 4 bottles because he just runs through it. He loves it that much.
Wow, one tub lasts me for a long time, but it's good. Yeah, use it a lot.
Now I believe you also had the next question as well.
Mm-hmm. Sam, what is your opinion on birds?
Birds flap. They got that bird in them, you know?
What is your favorite type of food to eat?
I like pizza. Like an average American.
Yeah, I like pizza too. Pizza is pretty good. I can't argue with that.
Yeah, it's pretty much up there. My top 3 has to be.
So, what's your favorite VR game to play? Well, except for Neos, of course.
I like to play. I think Blade and Sorcery.
Yeah. I still gotta try that one. I have it in my library. I haven't played it yet.
Yes,
I believe I also have one.
I've played a little bit of Blade and Sorcery, but not a lot.
You have no idea what I do in that game. You pretty much turn into a psychopath in that game. The music is still going. There must be another person that's alive.
Okay, so now we are going to take a slightly different path, pertaining to the next question. So now we're going to go into the story arc that you've been somewhat setting up on YouTube. Have you ventured into the realm of multiverse theory for your content?
Multiverse theory in my content? I mean, I've thought about it. I thought about the multiverses and stuff. Sometimes I feel like there may be another Sam or another one of you out there doing something different other than what we're doing right now. So it's a possibility. Sometimes, like when you go to sleep, in those dreams that you normally have, how do you know that those aren't actually just another version of yourself that you're just peeking an eye through?
Well, that's a very valid point, and your point actually leads into the next question from Sun.
Are you the real Sam?
Who could say that I am?
She'd have...
What do you think about the face reveal?
The what?
Or was it fake, just like the others?
The face reveal? Yes.
Was it fake?
No, the last question on this particular topic is, could there be a Sam that is a dimensional overlord?
That's a hard one. I really have no idea. If there was a dimensional overlord, he'd probably already taken over by now.
Well, that's not to say this dimension. I mean, it could very well be another dimension.
Yeah, a dimensional overlord of another dimension.
Welcome back, everyone. We're still in this weird war. I can't see.
Hello, my name is Amy99. I am pleased to meet you. I know we will become great friends. System setup 90% complete. Would you like to use factory default settings? Okay, I will use default settings. Would you like me to operate in energy setting mode? Okay, I will override that setting.
You can see that I'm in my room!
Hello, welcome to Sam Teaches Melon How to Shoot Gun. Remember, children, do not play with guns.
Good evening. My name is Sam. Anyone else who says they're Sam, they're wrong.
Yep. Please actually believe me, as I've got a family to feed. If you don't, well, that is gonna be bad. Yeah, please. I am your real Sam. I think since your voice changed, that's really good.
It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo. The ones that really mattered. Full of darkness and danger they were. And sometimes you didn't want to know the end. Because how could the end be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad had happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing. This shadow. Even darkness must pass. A new day will come. And when the sun shines, it'll shine out the clearer. Those were the stories that stayed with you. That meant something. Even if you were too small to understand why. But I think, Mr. Frodo, I do understand. I know now. Folk in those stories had lots of chances of turning back, only they didn't. They kept going. Because they were holding on to something.
have wet hair because I just got out of the shower to record this, but yep.
I'm gonna blast that gas in my ass. I'm gonna.
What?
Shopping cart!
You know what I realized? We have a lot of Sam and Dill Pickle adventures.